Ames High School begins this football season with high expectations coming off of an 8-win season a year ago, but they also have something new, a brand new synthetic turf football field which was installed this summer. We talked to running back Corey Thompson, a junior, and also head coach Bruce Vertinen about the addition of the new turf.
This is our third day on the turf, I think, so it's the first was kind of rough because you got used to you have to pick your feet up more and stuff.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
It's not really harder to run. You just got to get used to it. So,
okay.
This is the third day. I kind of got used to it today. So you're just moving a little faster. You are a little faster on the turf.
Okay.
It's, not as squishy. So.
Yeah. I know it rained today. How did the rain affect it? Was it?
It was perfectly dry when we got out there.
Okay. Wow.
So it dried up pretty fast.
Yeah. You said it's a little bit different than grass. Is it slicker, or do you fall more on this, or?
It's not really slick. You just got to learn how to keep your nose above your toes and not fall over.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just regular cutting,
Is it nice to know that there aren't going to be holes or any bad marks out there or anything? A clean surface to run on, or?
Yeah, it is actually, because last year it's a grass field, and I remember the Fort Dodge game was really slick and muddy. So
yeah,
this year, if it rains, it's pouring, we'll still have more traction than last year.
What's those little rubber pellets? They get stuck on you and stuff when you're out there playing on it? Or?
Only when you're sweating, and they get stuck to you, but they just swipe off.
Okay.
And then they get in your shoes. But
they get in your shoes. Is that a hassle, or is that?
No, you don't really notice it until you take your shoes off.
Oh, okay, okay. And so, Coach, just tell me about this turf, and how has it been? It's what, 3 days you've been on it?
Right, we've been on it since Monday.
What has it been like to play on?
Well, most of us have had the experience of playing games on it elsewhere, but ours is slightly different. It was important that we get home field advantage by getting a couple weeks on here so that we really know what it feels like. So it's been really exciting for the kids, kind of giving an extra bounce in practice, and it's good to have all the markings out there, the hash marks and the numbers and all the things that you don't have on a normal practice field. So it's been a real positive experience.
And talk about the drainage of it, like this afternoon with that storm.
It's amazing. That was probably the thing I was most excited about, is lost days of practice. Days it probably rained an inch and a half in an hour earlier today, and we were inside of an hour it was dry as a bone. So that was really exciting, and so we were able to have a great practice and not be affected. So that was one of the bigger bonuses. Our game field in the past has always been really good, except for last year. It fought through some muddy games. So the consistency of practice and that kind of thing is going to make a big difference.
Yeah. And how many do you remember missing practices last year because of rain? Or
there were some times where it would be a perfectly good day and we might have to go inside because it rained all day and stopped at 2. Yeah. And it's got standing water on the practice field, ankle deep, and our field doesn't drain that well. And so then we decided, are we going to go up there and tear this thing up, or are we going to go maybe in the gym if the volleyball team's not practicing? Yeah. And try to get some work done. So there was times in which we had to go inside in the field conditions. And
you can't get a whole lot done in the basketball gym, I don't imagine. So, just talk about kind of as a source of pride of being able to kind of show off this facility. I mean, you got the great big press box, and you're going to have a new scoreboard, and then the turf is obviously a big part of this thing here.
I think it makes us. We have one of the premier 4A athletic sites in the state, and I was real proud of our community for getting this done, because we didn't have the resources that other communities have had. We had to raise the money. In fact, our kids have paid for that. We say that we owned at least one entire yard of that field. Yeah. And take pride in that. And businessmen, parents, Judge Johnson, I've never seen a guy work so hard at getting this thing done. So there's a real sense of pride for how we got it done, because there's other school districts that are just able to write a check, but ours was not able to, so we had to do it ourselves.
Yeah. Okay.